We have any turbocharged drag bike fans out there? If so, this video is for you. Come with me to Maryland International Raceway as we pull in through the road in Mechanicsville, good old Budds Creek as they call it, to take a close look at the new Pro Extreme class featuring the world's quickest all-out turbocharged wheelie bar drag bikes. Now previously, there was a class called Funny Bike about 15 years ago that legends like Steve Rice, who you see here, competed in. Unfortunately, participation declined. All the turbo technology went over to the no-bar world of Pro Street. But all of a sudden, about 15 years later, sparked by this motorcycle right here and a few others, we are seeing a return of Funny Bike, now known as Pro Extreme. Turbocharged, Hayabusa, and GS motored all-out drag bikes, and they are set to qualify here at Maryland International Raceway. They run 660 feet to the 8th mile. A great turnout here today. We have 9 motorcycles ready to rip roar down the racetrack for you. The fans are ready. The cycle
Very
drag
cool. You
fans.
guys having a good time?
Yes.
All right,
Thank
enjoy.
you guys so much for that. Now, this class is not exclusively turbo. It's also open to nitrous injected or injected nitro drag bikes. And we got a monster matchup to kick things off. This is Chris Cutsinger near lane. He's been 634 in the quarter. Alongside the world record holder in the quarter, Kevin Clarke. Let's watch Cutsinger light it up. Beautiful. Suzuki HAYABUSA. Big, beefy burnout. Record in this category for the 8th mile is held by Rodney Williford at a 396. But Kevin Clarke, who you see in the far lane on the Maxx ECU, Dan the Man, DME, Timblin Chassis, modern funny bike, has watched his motorcycle going under the 619 and Terry Schweigert on it. Let's see what he can do in the 8th mile. Cutsinger gets out of shape. How about a 404 179 quick short burnout? And some of you may be wondering why an 8th mile category. Their answer that I got from a lot involved is that there were a lot of new riders coming out for this category and they wanted to start the 8th mile mark. You know, these bikes can run 220 miles an hour in the quarter, and that's something that takes an awful lot of experience and testing to get there. They probably will get there eventually, and we'll see a lot of these motorcycles enter Man Cup Pro Open, where the race to the first 5-second run is on. Rob Garcia, far lane, problems near lane. Garcia, tough racer. He goes 416, 177. And here comes Team Williford Racing. Ehren Litten near lane out of Lewisburg, North Carolina. He's also a pro street racer. Along with his teammate Rodney, a few years back, they built these motorcycles for the PDRA. Unfortunately, they got kicked out. PDRA went back to a nitrous-only format, so turbo bikes have had a hard time fitting in. Older style funny bike, far lane. How about a 404 182?
Where'd that come from? What a weekend it's been already.
Where'd the whole weekend come from?
There you go, flying.
And here comes Litton's teammate, Rodney Williford, out of Rougemont, North Carolina. So again, these competitors all very happy that they have a place to race. There was a big push over the off-season to try to let these turbo bikes enter Top Fuel. The Top Fuel racers over in Man Cup, along with Man Cup's Jay Regan, after careful deliberation, decided that that was not the way to go. They wanted to keep that a nitro class. But it's great to see that these bikes do have a home at the XDA because they're fun to watch. 411 169 Rodney. As we bring up our next competitor, as I said, a total of 9 individuals showing up to the XDA Superbike Showdown. This is race number 2 for them. No problems here. This is John Collins. Starter cart will come out. Let's see if he can get it refired. Dan the Man Wagner is the gentleman in front of him. Motor guru, builder, longtime tuner. And the funny thing about Dan is for years he was nitrous only, and like so many, finally crossed over to the turbo world. Let's see what John Collins can do. Mile an hour record in this category held by Kevin Clarke, 187 miles an hour. Set back in April. Oh. Problems at the line. Still goes a 445, 165.
How you doing? What was happening there? Any idea what was happening there?
He rolled through the beam.
All right, cool.
We just swapped motors.
Good luck.
Stanberry.
How you doing, Walt? Hey, Walt, here we go, man. Pro Extreme. How much you love that class?
I love it, man.
It's awesome. We got good things to come this weekend, huh?
We do.
And that, how many chassis you got in that class?
4, maybe 5.
There you go.
Waiting tonight.
Good seeing you.
Make
More
sure you
coming.
check out our shop tour with Walt Timblin on this channel. Walt is a very talented engine builder. Let's get you right to the second session of qualifying. Let's see what we can do. Will we see a 3-second pass? Rodney Williford's ready to go. So is his teammate, Ehren Litten. Let's watch two of the best when it comes to pro street racing or pro extreme racing. These boys out of North Carolina know how to get it done. Rodney Williford, Ehren Litten, final qualifying, pro extreme, as the sun sets here in beautiful Butts Creek, Maryland. What do you think of this class? Let us know in the comments. Oh, nice hole shot, both riders. These things are out of here. Hey, 401. Hey, a 399. Delayed reaction on the scoreboard. 399, 181. Your new number 1 qualifier, Mr. Rodney Williford. As we get a close look at Bobby Lovingood's motorcycle. This is another Timblin Chassis machine. Lovingood out of Leland, North Carolina, set to take on Chris Cutsinger. And Cutsinger's a guy who has stuck with this combination for the last several years. Got to give him credit. I'm sure Chris is loving the fact that the Willy Bar turbo bike is coming back. And I talked to Dave Earl from Track Dynamics, longtime pro stock motorcycle racer, and he really thinks that, you know, the last 10-15 years has belonged to no bar racing, but he says, watch out, the Willy Bar bikes are coming back. There's a lot of folks that believe that. Trends come and go in drag racing, and there's a lot of individuals that want to build these fast bar bikes. I love them both. Oh, problems for Lovingood. Cutsinger on a pass. How about 419, 173? And that brings up Rob Garcia once again from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Another beautiful motorcycle. Got the Maxx ECU tech. Super quick burnout for these bikes. I got to ask Dan the Man Wagner or one of our gurus about that. The older style funny bikes really do an exaggerated, pronounced burnout. These ones just do a quick, short, almost like a dry hop. It's hard for me to film it. I feel like I got to chase them to the line. I'm sure there is a deep method and a deep strategy to that. Probably don't need to get the tire too hot. Let's see what Garcia can do. Garcia, nice hole shot. Rob Garcia, 410, 178. What's Dan the Man thinking? And here comes your point leader once again, Kevin Clarke. There's that quick, short burnout I was telling you about. Maybe it doesn't take a lot to get these slicks hot enough. I don't know, but definitely a marked difference compared to the burnout we see of Chris Cutsinger and some of the older style funny bikes. A lot of people doubted if Kevin Clarke had the skill set to operate this motorcycle, but Kevin's proven all the naysayers wrong. The man out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. He is living his dream with this bike. A great article on CycleDrag.com will tell you all about this build if you want to know more about it. True labor of love. There goes Kevin Clarke. About a 409, 173. And that brings up John Collins once again. John out of Sims, North Carolina. Hey, shout out to Mitch Brown. We got some Mitch Brown fan swag on. John Collins looking to get into the 3-second zone. We'll see if he can do it. One of the heavier riders in the category, as you can see. Won't hurt you as bad in this class. That's what's nice about the power adders. It's not like pro stock motorcycle where you got to weigh 135. The power adders do help the big guys. Plants that tire. To the 660 mark we go. 404. Nice step up for Collins. That puts him in the number 4 spot. And here comes one of my favorite bikes. This is old school. Gotta love it. This is Tony Steele. Kawasaki KZ. Uh-oh. Problems for the KZ at Tony Steele. This is the Woo-Town Hustler. Older style funny bike. Uh-oh. Looks like Tony not able to make a run. Well, guys, make sure you check out future videos here because we will see Tony hopefully on race day Sunday. And that brings up one more old school bike. You know what? This is not a turbo bike. This was a cleanup run from 460, but we're going to show it to you anyways. How about that? If it's got 2 wheels and it's fast, we love it here on CycleDrag.com. Little nitrous. Would like to remind you that there is an entire 460 video up on CycleDrag YouTube and CycleDrag.com Facebook right now. The details, round by round action. There will be a lot more coming. Let's take a look as Douglas Robinson and the bad to the bone nitrous machine gets set to make a hit here. But certainly do hope you enjoyed that look at Pro Extreme qualifying. We'll bring you full Pro Extreme round by round results. Please, one thing. About a 473, 139. One thing you can do to help, please, if you know any friends who like fast motorcycles, get them to subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Let's keep this channel growing. We cover it all. Motocross, supercross, hill climb, nitro, top fuel motorcycle, Larry Spider-Man McBride, baggers, anything you like motorcycles, you can find it on this channel. Get a friend to subscribe. We'll keep it coming. Let us know where you're watching from and leave some feedback. Thanks so much. More coming.